can have a wonderful effect on our autonomic nervous system, our endocrine, and our immune system. And it affects us on every level, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So the sounds of the crystal bowls, if you haven't heard them live, they are magical. It's a little bit different over Zoom, but still a nice experience. Anything that takes us within and calms us and helps us quiet our mind is supportive of all of our bodily systems. They're a great accompaniment to the healing modality of Jin Shin Jyutsu, and Sue is going to talk a little bit about that.
Thanks, Maria. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I see a few people in the audience that have come to see us at Hampton's Library or Southampton. I will probably, unfortunately, be repeating something that you've already learned because this is a new session here at John Germain. So please stay. So I am a holistic nurse coach. I'm a health educator, and I have been studying Jin Shin Jyutsu for about 22 years. And I met Maria a couple of years ago and took one of her healing bowls classes and said, wow, this is so wonderful. We can put this together and be a team, and we have done that. So Jin Shin Jyutsu is it is an ancient Japanese art. It's like acupuncture. It is just holding your body parts. So I am trained both as a practitioner to do it on you. I'm also trained as a self-help instructor. So I can teach you how to do it on yourself today, which is what I will be doing. Now, when we were at Southampton Library a few weeks ago, one of the people in the audience said, oh, I was writing down the whole time, taking notes. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. I have, some handouts. Here's one of the ones that we'll be doing today. I will give this to Wanda. I'll email it to her and she'll email it out to you. So don't at all feel like you have to be taking notes. So we are energy, right? What makes our heart beat? What makes us think? What makes us be able to walk down the street? It's energy, and energy is constantly running through our bodies. We know that energy actually starts at the back by our heels, comes up, it always comes up the back and down the front. And sometimes this energy can be blocked in our bodies. So we have learned Jin Shin Jyutsu is ancient. They feel like it's a couple thousand years old, and it was revitalized in about 1900 by this man named Jiro Murai in Japan. He taught it to a woman, a Japanese woman named Maier Burmeister, who brought it to the United States in 1950, and it's literally all over the world now. People are doing it in various hospitals and medical centers and so on. So we will be doing this together today. I'm going to teach you some things that you can do every day on yourself. Okay, so today we're going to focus on the fingers, and we're going to do, you can do this a few different ways. 36 breaths is one. I think I'm going today do it about a minute on each finger. You don't have to worry about timing yourself. I'll do that for you. So we are, in addition to energy, breath, and the most important thing is to breathe, right? We're having a big problem in our world right now with this virus and people being able to breathe. Oftentimes, we don't breathe deep enough when we can breathe. So it's important to think about every once in a while during the day to think about how you're breathing. A lot of times we breathe only here. If you see a newborn baby in a nursery, a baby breathes with their whole belly. Their whole belly. They're so relaxed. But as we go through our day and we're stressed and people criticize us and put all kinds of pressure on us, we breathe shallower and shallower. So Jin Shin Jyutsu is about energy and it's about breath. So Just relax, drop your shoulders, and I just want you to, with your right hand, hold your left thumb. And just relax and gently hold your right thumb. And bow your head if you like. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. You can gaze down ahead of you. When you do that, it helps you close out the outside world and come within. So it helps you relax more. Organs of the thumb are the stomach, or the immune system. You'll notice their thumb, right? They're learning how to eat and just beginning to have food. They suck their thumb. The emotion of the thumb is worry. Each finger, as well as being an organ, is an emotion. And the thumb, if you're worried about something, hold your thumb. Now breathe slowly. And the bladder. And the emotion is fear. If you're feeling afraid, hold your index finger. And the whole bladder. And the emotion is anger. If you're angry, hold your middle finger. So again, think about it. This is over 2,000 years old. And they knew back then that the middle finger was anger. Diaphragm also runs through the middle finger. The diaphragm, the energy, the diaphragm is the big muscle that helps us breathe. So holding the middle finger also, in addition to helping your liver and gallbladder, support your breathing. Ring finger supports the lungs and the large intestine. Holding your ring finger supports your breath. The emotion of the ring finger is grief. And there is so much grief in our world today. So much sadness. For those of you, deep sadness, hold your ring finger. supports the heart and the small intestine. The heart is instrumental in carrying oxygen throughout the body. So holding the little finger also helps support your breath. The motion of the little finger we call pretense, or feeling overwhelmed. If you feel like there's just too much going on in your life, you have too much to do, hold your little finger. Now we're going to put hands, left hand holding the right thumb. The organ and the emotions are the same. So again, the organs of the thumb is the stomach and the spleen. The emotion is worry. Now we're going to go to the index finger. And again, the index finger supports the kidney and the bladder. Now we're going to move back to our middle finger. The organs are the liver and the gallbladder. The emotion is anger. And it also helps support the diaphragm energy, helping us breathe. Now we move on to our ring finger, fourth finger. The ring finger supports your lungs and your large intestine. The ring finger supports breath, strengthens your breathing. The emotion of the ring finger is grief. For those experiencing deep sadness or grief, hold your ring finger. referred to as test. The emotion is weakness or feeling overwhelmed. And then we're going to take our right hand and hold our left arm. You can hold it this way. You can hold it this way. Again, supports the diaphragm. Diaphragm energy runs up this way through to the middle finger. So it helps support your breathing. So all our tongue. Now we can take our left hand to our right arm. Hold that. So there you have the fingers. You can do this every morning when you wake up and, or before you get out of bed. You can do it every evening when you're just getting into bed. Just gently hold your fingers. If you have trouble sleeping, you'll be amazed. It will help you sleep. You can hold it for as long as you like. You can hold it for 3 breaths if you like. Each finger, we call that the 36 breaths. 3 breaths on each finger, 3 breaths on each finger, and then 3 breaths, 3 breaths. So that's 36 breaths. What I did was take you through a minute on each finger. You can do it that way if you don't want to count or worry, but just important to hold them every day. So if you don't have time to hold all your fingers, pick one. Just hold one. If it's your thumb, I was at a class like 20 years ago, and there was a man saying that he had horrible stomach problems and he was going through a bottle of Tums a day. And one of the people he was a businessman in New York City, and he had gone to this person who was a Jin Shin person, and she said, hold your thumb. Stomach problems, hold your thumb. And within a week, he wasn't taking any more Tums. She said, hold it during your commute into New York City, hold it every time you're on a phone call, just hold your thumb. Another thing that will help harmonize the energy amazingly is just putting your hands together. Just gently take your time and carefully put your hands together right now, and you can feel the energy. We see this in prayer, right? They feel like Jin Shin Jyutsu is inherent, that it was already inborn. Like when you bump your toe on a table leg, what do? You hold your toe. So we feel that Jin Shin Jyutsu was always, always inborn with us. We have the ability. And then this became prayer. It became namaste. I tend to just go to sleep at night. I put my 2 hands together under my pillow. like that, because I know that this helps harmonize all the energy in my body. Another way of harmonizing the energy in your body is what we call the big hug. And just by, and you do this often probably, cross your fingers, leave your thumbs out, and put your hands right here, drop your shoulders, and breathe. That's by doing this, harmonize all your energy. Television at night, sitting on the couch. It will help relax, vitalize your body, increase your stress, support your immune system, as well as all organs in your body. 36 breaths. You can do it just, for a few minutes. You can do it for 20 minutes. It'd be awesome if you're watching a show. Was this 30 minutes or longer? Oh, forget. Sorry?
If we have longer, if you want. Yeah.
So the next thing I'd like to do is to show you. So this big hug is actually called the 26th. That's the 26th point on the body. Another thing that's really great to do, especially right now during this virus, is to just, this is the 19th. This is the point of the body is called the high 19. So cross your arms, thumbs go behind, open your fingers, drop your shoulders, and breathe. This is essential to support your immune system. I was feeling really anxious with this virus going on, like wanting to tell every patient that I could, who was hospitalized or at home to do these things, because they will support your immune system and your breath, your breathing, help you. Virus, like everything out of control. There's nothing or get home that there are things that you can do. This is one of them. This is one of them. Fingers are one of them. Even just during the day, if you want to just hold your ring finger, because that supports your lungs, just do it. Ring and lungs and heart, hold those two together. Harmonize. So take your right hand and put it on top of your head. Now, your right hand may get tired doing this, if you have a chair to support you, or if you're lying down. Usually this is easier to do lying down. You can also, if your arm gets tired, don't feel like you have to keep it there. You know, take your arm out, stretch it out, put it back up. You know, hold here if you really can't get there. So we're going to just put our hand on our top of our head with our right hand, and we're going to take our left and put it right here on our forehead. Close your eyes if you can. Now, if you do this and you close your eyes, just feel how wonderful that feels. It really settles your brain.
Sue, I don't know if you're speaking. We can't hear you. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know why.
There we go. Better now.
Really? Oh dear. Okay. You can hear me now? Yep. Okay. So right hand, left hand. And again, this harmonizes the pituitary and pineal glands, improves the memory, helps control blood pressure, and supports the deep energy of the body. And then we move here to the tip of your nose. It regulates your metabolism, your calcium uptake in your body. It helps maintain mental balance. It helps us adapt to our surroundings and situations. There's a lot we have to adapt to lately. This is the thymus gland. This helps your immune system. This helps your body fight all critical conditions. It assists your breathing. Regeneration of the body. To the base of your sternum, right where your ribs meet your sternum. Again, right hand is staying on top of the head. If you're tired, give it a break. It's like the nervous system, the spleen. your blood coagulation. Move down. You're going to go right above your belly button. And helps all intestinal functioning. Revitalizes all of the bending energy in the body, all of the energy coming down your front. Now we're going to give our right hand a much needed break. You're going to take your right hand and make a sandwich. Left is in front. Right, you can put it either way. I do it this way. And you're going to, it goes to your coccyx. It particularly helps circulation in your legs and feet. So for those like cramps at night, pubic bone coccyx. So energy is coming up and around us all day long, all night long. It's also coming down the center. It's going up and down the sides, and then it diagonals through us. So we're just going to do one last one. And take your left hand and put it here on your right shoulder. With your right hand, you're going to take your thumb and put it on the nail of your ring finger. And now put your knees together. Hold your knees together. And just exhale and then breathe. Now we're going to do the opposite. Right hand to left shoulder is kind of right where the neck meets the shoulder. Thumb over the index nail and knees together. And breathe. Okay. The 26, the big hug, the 19s, and the main central. Thank you all for joining us. Please do this daily. If you know of someone who needs it, you know, tell them hold their fingers as much as you can. Yeah, namaste. Does anyone have any questions or thoughts that I can answer for you? Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can. I don't know if it's to me or
Okay.
Maria.
How many postures or positions are there?
Oh, lots.
So each, because you said this was number 19, this was on the arms.
I can get it for you. There are 26 positions, 26.
Okay. Okay.
And there are many different flows that we can do with that. It's kind of like acupuncture.
Exactly. Right.
You're on a massage table.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it, and we do
Right.
different people.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does anyone else have anything to ask?
Thank you, everyone. Hope you could hear the sounds. You get to experience them live someday.
Yeah.
Would be wonderful.
It is wonderful. Yeah. And yeah, and please, you know, given us with this virus, hold your fingers every day. I will, again, this is the my main central handout. I'll give it and you to Wanda, and then this is the big hug, and also telling you all about the fingers.
Okay.
So we'll get this out to you. And,
Yeah, I think I have everybody's email, so once I have it, I can send it out to you.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for,
Thank you, everyone.
Maria, thank you for sending me the link.
Oh, hi, Denise.
Hi.
You got on. I'm so glad.
Yes, I finally got home from work. My daughter put it on so I could jump in when I walked in the door.
Oh.
So much for the link. I'm so